The name itself means Red Shield. They were the Bauer family, B-A-U-E-R. Amschel Bauer was the kingpin, if you will, of the family, and they changed their name to Rothschild, to the Red Shield, a la Red Cross. Okay, here we're on the Rothschild's archive.org site, and it says British Red Cross. Now it says here the Rothschild family has been closely associated with the British Red Cross since its inception in 1870, when Nathaniel, First Lord Rothschild, became one of the founding members of the Committee of the National Society for Aid to the Sick and Wounded in War. Oh, how thoughtful. The war that they probably funded on both sides since, who knows, the Napoleonic Wars, the horrific disaster, and then they want you to donate to them without knowing it.
Well, the federal government has designated the American Red Cross to co-lead mass care during disasters.
Take us through the donation process. Say someone donates $100. How much of that is going to go to the Harvey victims? Because they're saying, look, I want to help the Harvey victims. I'm so moved. There are some concerns that some of that money goes to Red Cross overhead, Red Cross PR.
Well, on average, 91 cents of every dollar that we spend goes to our services.
When you say our services, I don't know if that means Red Cross services or the money that's going to the Harvey victims.
It's Red Cross services that are going, so things like food, things like supplies, things like cleanup kit, and depending on the level of financial support that we get, we'd also like to give financial support.
You heard that correctly. And here's an article explaining their discrepancies. Natural News. If you're familiar with Mike Adams, the health ranger, their group has publicly celebrated its work, but in fact, the Red Cross has repeatedly failed on the ground in Haiti. This is back in 2010. Confidential memos, emails from worried top officers, and accounts of a dozen frustrated and disappointed insiders show the charity has broken promises, squandered donations, and made dubious claims of success. The Red Cross says it has provided homes to more than 130,000 people, but the actual number of permanent homes the group has built in all in Haiti?
6 houses. Yes, according to a joint ProPublica and NPR investigation, despite boasting that it has provided housing for 130,000 people, the charity has only built 6 permanent homes. The problem, according to the report, is the Red Cross's heavy reliance on foreign workers who could not speak French or Creole, as well as micromanagement from Washington, where people had little experience in development. Not only that, but the Center for Economic and Policy Research, or CEPR, recently questioned the Red Cross as to how they keep track of the number of people they claim to help. The Red Cross refused to tell ProPublica how much money went to which projects or even point to results of specific initiatives. What remains certain is that despite a multi-million-dollar fundraising effort endorsed by the likes of First Lady Michelle Obama to build 700 homes by 2013, while the money came through, promised houses did not go up. Today, at least 80,000 Haitians are homeless, according to CEPR.
Now, my last rant will be on the Red Cross. Because the Red Cross, if anybody wants to donate to the Red Cross, please call me. I beg you not to send them a penny. They are the most inept, unorganized organization that I've ever experienced. I've been in Kingwood fighting this thing, and we have not seen one person, not a single person from the Red Lost. Every time I turn on the TV, they're receiving multi hundreds of millions of dollars. What are you guys doing with it?
In effect, the Red Cross exploited the Haiti earthquake as a way to get gullible donors to wipe out its massive operational debt. Who were the other people that allegedly ripped off Haiti with $1 billion in donations? Oh, right, that was the Clinton Foundation, right? Not much difference if you ask me. So they're just hoping most people don't find out, and they just keep getting money hand over fist handed to them, and that's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because the poor donate out of the goodness of their heart to the cause, the horrific disaster, not knowing, A, who caused it.
Welcome to the wonderful world of blood donation. Around the world, giving blood is seen as a symbol of generosity, one of the noblest acts in modern society. But the reality is different altogether.
Healthcare is the perfect money-making industry. Our willingness to pay for available therapies, basically, especially for our loved ones, knows no bounds.
At the heart of this business, plasma, a yellow liquid rich in proteins. It's the main component of blood. It's more expensive than oil.
C'est l'exploitation de l'homme par l'homme. Le terme qui est utilisé par certains, c'est le nouveau cannibalisme. Est-ce qu'on accepte au prix d'un marchandage ce système qui permet à un individu riche de profiter du pauvre?
I'm like a cow, so I'm giving you
It almost killed me, so I don't want to do that no more.
We decided to explore a little-known area within the health industry, the blood trade. Our investigation took us to France, Germany, and the U.S.
They don't like us to interview their donors.
Yeah, man, you know why? They doing something they ain't doing right. They need to stop. Public want to know.
Today, Carlos is donating blood. Despite his busy job, he's a regular blood donor at the Red Cross Center in Lausanne. Carlos sees his act as a sign of commitment to the community. More than 100 million donations are collected each year worldwide. In 2015, the Swiss Red Cross registered 311,000 donations. The figure diminishes each year, and they're constantly seeking new donors. Their message is clear: giving blood saves lives.
C'est important pour moi de venir parce que je sais que je peux aider des malades.
Je trouve que c'est quand même quelque chose de beau de pouvoir donner quelque chose, en tout cas qui est une partie de soi-même.
Blood is a quite peculiar juice, said Faust's devil with Glee, but he's not the only one to be interested. Health is also an industry, and blood donations are subject to the laws of the market.
Voilà, ça coule bien. C'est tout.
Merci.
Je vais chercher le jus de raisin.
Oui, volontiers.
Before giving blood, these Swiss donors must complete a medical questionnaire and give their informed consent. In particular, there is one line at the end of the form, a sentence in small letters. I am aware that some components of my donation may be used for the production of drugs. Only a few donors read this line, though it's crucial. In reality, most of the donated blood is sold to private companies, something the Red Cross doesn't advertise.
Wir erhalten etwa 320.000 Blutspenden pro Jahr. Das sind Vollblutspenden, das heißt, in diesen Blutspenden sind natürlich alle Bestandteile drin, auch das Plasma.
Okay, und was machen Sie mit Blutplasma?
Im Gegensatz zu den anderen Blutbestandteilen ist es beim Plasma so, dass nur etwa 20% dieser Menge direkt in den Spitälern gebraucht werden. In den Spitälern gebraucht heißt für Patienten, die einen großen Blutverlust haben und dieses Volumen ersetzt halten müssen. Der restliche Anteil, das sind fast 80%, geht in die sogenannte Fraktionierindustrie. Das sind Firmen, die daraus stabile Blutprodukte und Medikamente herstellen.
The plasma fractionation industry. These are the pharmaceutical companies that buy 80,000 liters of plasma from the Red Cross each year. The humanitarian institution makes nearly 10 million Swiss francs from this sale. Are the donors aware of it?
Qu'est-ce que vous savez sur ce que va devenir le sang que vous venez de donner?
Bien, je dois dire que je suis plutôt innocent par rapport à ça. Je me renseigne pas énormément par rapport à ce genre de choses. Quand j'entends le mot don du sang, eh bien, c'est le fait que je vais donner de mon sang. Et puis après, ce que ce sang va devenir, eh bien, j'ose espérer qu'il soit utilisé dans les hôpitaux qui sont pas très loin de chez nous. Donc c'est un peu l'image que j'ai, moi, du don du sang. C'est une image un peu innocente.
First discovery. The majority of the donor's blood is sold to pharmaceutical industries. The industry is so interested in Carlos's blood for a specific reason. Its liquid part, called plasma, contains sought-after proteins. They are used to make very expensive and profitable drugs. Who are the players behind this industry? We decided to track the plasma trade.
Welcome
To CSL plasma, typically 57% of our blood volume is made up of plasma. Plasma is a straw-colored liquid portion of the whole blood that transports water and nutrients to all cells in the body. It is composed of approximately 90% water and 10% protein.
The plasma industry is huge, and a handful of companies share the world market. Baxter in the USA, CSL Behring in Australia, Girfols in Spain, and the company Octapharma in Switzerland, which we discover through these promotional films.
Octapharma's raw material is produced by the perfect bioreactor, developed over millions of years of evolution, the human body.
For these companies, plasma is nothing but a raw material, and very lucrative too. The professional term is fractionation, the name of the procedure that transforms donors' plasma into drugs. To do this, they collect, freeze, and mix thousands of liters of human plasma. These companies control a market which is worth $17 billion and growing steadily.